Hello, my name is George Orchard, and I'm a fleet safety manager here at Nirvana. We provide commercial insurance to motor carriers. You can control risk at every turn. Make your data work for you with our safety intelligence platform and safety experts that help you get ahead of risk. If you're not tracking safety data to help you guide your safety program, you're likely paying thousands in avoidable violations, claims, and insurance premiums. We built the Safety Intelligence Platform to help you see all of your data in one place and get actionable insights that will help you meaningfully improve fleet safety and control your insurance premiums. We collect data from the telematics devices in your vehicles, as well as FMCSA's database, and share it back to you in easy-to-digest graphs, trends, and recommendations. So you can target the right safety initiatives to improve your fleet standing and reduce the risk of costly accidents, violations that drive up your premiums. Our Nirvana Safety Score uses your fleet's driver behavior data from in-cab telematics devices to indicate how likely your fleet is to experience an accident during your policy term. The score takes into account consideration the frequency and severity of the driving behavior event data like speeding, hard cornering, hard braking, as well as where and when your drivers are driving. For example, are your drivers driving in congested areas? Are your drivers driving the overnight hours? These increase the risk of being involved in a collision. Similar to CSA scores, the lower the score, the better. Anything below 40 is great. So scrolling down, the next section is actually right from FMCSA. So this is the basics. Our customers love that they can see both FMCSA and the telematics data in one place, something they usually have to use multiple websites and tools to access. Nirvana pulls numerous FMCSA data points into the safety dashboard, such as basic categories and scores, to see which need the most attention and factors to improve to help you stay in good standing with federal motor carrier. Red, so here you see the red on the vehicle maintenance. That indicates that that's an alert status based on a threshold set by FMCSA. You can also click on this, and it'll actually take you right to the violations that affect that score. So you can see all these violations down here from roadside inspections specific to vehicle maintenance. The heat map plots the frequency of FMCSA or roadside inspections and violations on the map. Green indicates the lowest frequency, and yellow, orange, and red indicate higher and higher violation frequencies. This is a great way to identify problem areas or hotspots and determine where to target mitigation efforts, whether it's worth rerouting drivers to avoid the known DOT violation areas or coaching them, which is preferred because you want to make sure that you don't have violations, knowingly have violations, on how to prevent and avoid violations in these areas. This can make a big impact on how you drive down your violation frequency and help you lower your insurance premiums. So I'm going to go over here to scores. So the menu's on the left-hand side. So scores, this helps you see how your fleet performs across different scores over time. You could toggle, so each of these graphs actually has a toggle. You can go between 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and 2 years, so you can determine what range you want to look at, what time frame you want to look at. So we'll stick with the 1 year, and you can actually see, we talked about the Nirvana Safety Score, and that's the first one that shows. So you can actually see the trend over the last 12 months is in a downward trend, which is what you want to do. You want to see that your safety efforts are actually improving and that your score is lowering. Again, the lower, the better. The next one is the ISS score, so everybody should be familiar with the inspection selection system. This is the score that determines how often or how frequently your driver is going to be pulled into a roadside inspection. So ideally, you want to be below 50, which is the pass, which means that your drivers will get the green light and they won't get inspected as frequently going through a roadside inspection or just randomly being pulled over because the DOT number is in the inspect mode. So downward trends are what you want to see. Are your efforts improving the risk outlook, or do you need to dig deeper into determining where what's impacting your scores? So you can also scroll down here. You've got your basics. So again, your 7 basics right from your SMS. You can do the same thing here. So unsafe driving, you see that that's on a good trend heading downward, and you can go through each of your 7 basics and look at the same information. So violations. are one of the most important levers for fleet safety to track and improve their FMCSA scores. We update the violations data at the same time the FMCSA portal does every day, so you can manage your most important information in one place. Okay? Not only can you see every violation for the past 24 months, but you can also get an understanding of how these impact your scores over time using a graph. So what's nice here is it plots out on the graph all your violations that you've received, but you've also got filters down below where you can actually dig into specific ones. So I'm going to just click on the basics category here and go into vehicle maintenance. And again, it digs down into showing you all your vehicle maintenance violations. So you can kind of dig into the details and see what you can do to improve your safety. The recommendations tab. One of our most loved features of our platform is our AI-powered recommendations. These are actionable tips based on your actual performance and scores. We even tag them based on their impact on your safety. So you see all the impact here, these are all high. So the first one you're talking about out of service, but I'm actually gonna get down here to the brakes such that vehicle maintenance is an alert. When you click on that one there and kind of scroll down and look at what the violations are, it tells you how many violations you've had, how much impact it has on your basic score, but you can also look at the trends down below. So if you follow these recommendations, and a lot of vehicle maintenance is based on proper pre-trip, post-trip, what kind of vehicle maintenance schedule do you have for doing preventative maintenance, what shop is doing your repairs, but it's a good way to kind of keep your finger on how you're improving. And if you follow our recommendations, you can see the green line, you would actually be out of alert, at a specific time. So it gives you that information right at your fingertips.